in China, man, they're locking people up. They're welding them back in. People are kicking back. I think the 1.4 billion people in China are getting pretty pissed off at the 4 shitheads that run the country.
About damn time.
But they ain't got no guns, so they can't do nothing about it.
Right.
You know, they can't do anything about that. But you've seen them kicking down the, tearing down the barricades. You got that clip there. I mean, they've taken to the streets. And but I mean, this is sad.
Yeah, God bless them.
I mean, this is sad. This is, you want to talk about human rights violations.
Mm-hmm. Well, you want to also talk about Hollywood and the elitists being silent on those types of human rights violations.
Yeah.
No one wants to talk about China. Ask LeBron James to make a comment about this.
Yeah, they ain't gonna do it. They're not gonna do it.
They don't want to talk about it.
They don't want to talk about it. They want to pretend like it's, oh, that's their business.
Well, they'd lose too much money if they actually spoke out.
That's their business doing that. And look, we're all guilty. You know, we're all guilty. You say something about China and somebody says, oh, you're using Twitter for iPhone. Hey, well, I mean, I get it. But listen, that's what people have thrown at us. I mean, that's what our government sold us out to. This economic dependence on China. Right.
But you also will criticize them. Yeah. Right. Like, I'm not scared of criticizing China.
I'll criticize them.
Right. I'll criticize them because they're wrong and they're committing human rights atrocities.
Yeah.
That's much different than the Hollywood elitists.
And what was it Fauci said? You got a clip on that deal. Play that clip if you got it handy.
Do you agree with that word, cover up? And intentional
I don't know what that
distortion.
means. No, it isn't that I agree or disagree. I'm not sure what they're talking about. I mean, if cover up is not allowing people to come in and look at all the data, that's not a cover up. That's not being transparent. To me, a cover up is
like the animals being killed before anyone could go into the market to investigate that.
Again, I don't want to. It's going to be taken out of context by others for sure. But that's my life. Welcome to it. Cover up means you know something and you're hiding it. Mm-hmm. Not being transparent and allowing things open is a little bit of a different.
What? 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 Is it just like, is this whole world just operate with word salad at this point?
Yes.
Just don't believe what your eyes see. We're going to show you something. We're going to tell you what your eyes see.
Right.
You don't believe what your ears hear. We're going to tell you what you heard. We're going to twist this phrase and we're going to try to sound, what is that, face the nation? Good God. How is this guy still alive? How is he not on trial?
Hey, he went to meet the press. I got another one.
Play it.
Whether it's bird flu, H5N1, H7N9, or the original SARS in 2002, even when there's nothing to hide, they act in a suspicious, non-transparent way. Just probably because they don't want to make it look like there's a blame. When the reality is, if something evolves in your country, it's not to blame, but let's find out what went on so we could be transparent about it and prevent it for the next time happening.
Or maybe it's a cover-up. I mean, you know.
Or maybe there is some blame to be had when you guys made it in a lab and whatever happened with it.
Well, you heard what the Chinese protesters were saying. It started in Wuhan. It's going to end in Wuhan.
Yeah.